when we went to the appeal court, everything that he tried to bring up about the case and issues he tried to point out to the appeal judges, they just overruled him.
Did you go to the hearing?
And I went to the appeal hearing. I was with Mr. Lamont.
How many blacks was in there?
I can't remember.
Come
I'm
on,
just going to be
1,
honest.
2, 3.
Just be honest with you, I didn't see none. Because they look like Puerto Ricans to me, the ones I saw.
High yellow
Just
ones.
to be honest, yeah. So if it was a black, he was a light-skinned black. Because if he was a dark skinned, I didn't really pay him any attention. I don't remember seeing any black. Just to be truthful with you.
Chuck, if you're listening, would you please call and tell me how many of any black was on that appeal court? If Chuck Little, my friend Chuck Little, I know you can stay out of this. Huh? He gonna call? Then tell him, please call Chuck and let us know what went on. That this just don't make no kind of cotton picking sense to me. That if they got any judges on there, wouldn't give these young ladies a chance to appeal. They appeal murder victims. They appeal all kind of stuff, rapists and all that.
Well, what my daughter Jamie was told, and Mr. Lumumba said it's not true that he filed their appeal too late. But Mr. Lumumba records indicate that he did not file their appeal too late. But that's the letter that the court sent Jamie saying that they were denied because their appeal was filed too late. And that wasn't true.
How can you file too late whenever you've been unjustly accused and charged?
Mr. Lumumba records, indicate that he filed everything on time, and that's just what the court sent Jamie and them, that he didn't file it on time. It was just another excuse to hold them in the prison system.
We got a lot of low-down, dirty people in the world, and they all ain't white. You know that? Mm. I'm telling you now, they're all not white. You got a lot of low-down, dirty, so-called powerful, so-called blacks in power. Ain't worth the cuss. Mm. They worse than God's sin. And I ain't got no problem, 'cause I've been black 87 years. And a black man won't stand up for what's right. He ain't less than a man. I don't care who he is. And let him know I said that. Now, we know that your daughter needs a kidney. I'm asking that we get prepared in case the state doesn't do it, that we raise enough money. Chuck's on? Who? Okay. You on there? Go ahead, Carl.
Hey, Mr. Evans.
Yes.
The Mississippi Court of Appeals, excuse me, my voice is about gone, has 10 members.
Yeah.
Two are black, Judge Leslie King from Greenville, and Judge Tyree Irvin from Greenwood.
I know Tyree Irvin not on one. I know Tyree.
I have 2 black and 2 women out of the 10. I just heard you say if anybody knew to call.
Please do. Now, you don't know whether or not they were. I'll sure appreciate it. Tyree Irvin.
Leslie King.
And Leslie King. Well, I be damned. That don't make no count. I whooped Tyree Irvin once before when I was a maid. Came down there trying to get me, unseat me, and we beat him in court. And now he is up here doing this kind of mess. Tyree, if you listening, please call. I'm gonna heat you up again. Tyree Irvin, I know both of them. This don't make no kind of sense.
Please hang up and try.
But I'm wondering though, were they a part of the one who turned him down?
It may not be.
Well, Tyree, if you're listening, and I believe my granddaughter works for one of them. I don't give a damn what they do or not. Call me and let me know if Tyree listening. Tell Tyree I want to know. Call me tomorrow. Judge Tyree Irvin. Judge King. Ain't that some
Judge.
Chief Judge.
Leslie King.
Leslie King. Chief part of slop for not being a hog. All right, let's move on now. What we're going to do is try to, and I meant that. I mean just that a chief judge, all right, cheap pot of slop for not being a hog, for not standing for my folks. Now, we're going to have, if the governor and the permit, we can't, I was telling the mother here, we got to raise money for kidneys for her, but we can't raise money until the state authorizes. Am I right? We can't raise no money because if they say you could, they say you can't do that, then what are we going to do with the money? So what I want from, I hope Chuck will be able to do, is get a letter or something from the governor, from somebody, from the Department of Correction. If we can get a letter stating that it's all right for us to raise money to get her a kidney, I'll be the first to get the first $1,000. I'll price right now, and I'll make sure we raise enough money to get this young lady a kidney. But we can't do it until we know it's possible. And then once we get it, is it possible that they're going to let her go to a public hospital?
I'll work with you, Charles, as much as I can to see if we can do some shortcut on do some shortcuts to try to get this done for
Let's
you.
do it like tomorrow. We clear that
Yeah,
problem.
yeah. I'll get really busy and get all the particular information that I can. Probably get a chance to go see the young lady, so I can have a real idea on really what's going on as far as the lady.
Now, the mother's going tomorrow, right?
Yes, I see
Okay.
Jamie at 11 o'clock
Yes.
tomorrow. They haven't confirmed Gladys' visit yet because they told me that I had to call a week in advance, which I know that is not true because I have been coming back and forth for 15 years to visit my daughters.
Now, who
So,
tells you this?
This is what Miss Cooper told me. She's
Who's
in
Miss Cooper? Anybody know Miss Cooper? Is she black or white?
She's the secretary of Miss Gilmore, who's over special visitation for Gladys' side.
No, they black or white.
They black far as I know.
You got to be kidding.
Everything
Black with no power.
everyone I saw
Position
basically
and no
in the
power.
prison are black.
But they know what the white folk tell them to do. That was happening. They can't do it. White folk tell you can't do that. Don't put you darkers on and y'all do that. They can't let her come. You mean, now, when has it been in this country that a relative couldn't visit their own people in prison? When has that ever been? I don't know if it's ever been. Even during slavery. Even during slavery they could do that, go visit them. Now, you mean her sister can't come to see her?
No, they let Gladys visit Jamie about an hour a couple of weeks ago, and that was because she had almost died. She had almost went into shock because they draw too much off of her at dialysis. And they had her in a cell by herself, in a locked cell with just a hospital bed. And one of the inmates check on her every day to ask her how she's doing. And the guy went to the cell to knock on the cell to ask her how she was doing, and she didn't respond. And when she didn't respond, he yelled for the guards, and they came, and they couldn't get vital signs on her or anything. So they called an ambulance and rushed her to the hospital. And they said her electrolytes in her body had went down so low because they had drawn so much off her until it kind of threw her into shock. So when they got her electrolytes back up, they took her right back to the prison, to the infirmary.
Now, what hospital they carried to?
I really don't know because Jamie told me I think she's at Central Mississippi
Yes.
Medical Center.
Medical
Then
Center.
they took her to Dominic, I think
St.
Dominic,
Dominic.
Hospital one time. So then took her to two different facilities. But I know, Jamie is in, she's not in good health. And if she don't get the right medical attention that she needs, she's going to die. She's going to die.
How old is she now?
Jamie is 38.
38.
And Jamie was a healthy young lady before she entered Mississippi prison system.
It's a sad
And
part.
they had been giving her the wrong medicine since 1997. They told her that the medicine she needed, the state would not pay for. So she had to keep taking what they gave her. And it started her.
What was the medicine she needed?
I don't know, but she needed
I hope
stronger
Chuck is listening to all
medicine.
this. Chuck, I hope you're listening to all
She
this.
needed stronger medicine than what the state was giving her. And the medicine was not helping her. Matter of fact, the medicine was making her body, go down more. And Jamie was even told by one of the physicians that the medicine that she was on could have well been the reason her kidneys shut down like they did.
You have not who the physician was, do you?
No, I don't. No, I don't.
We need names. Doggone it, we need names.
No, I don't. But when I talk to, whenever I could communicate with Jamie, then I'll know, these doctors' names.
Okay, well, please get all that name for us. And I know Chuck will need all that. But we just, I don't know what else to say. We can open my lines up here now and let people call in. And if anyone want to call in and make a comment on this situation here, please call in and feel free to say whatever you want to say. And we'd be glad to accept you. Our number here is 948-5950-948-5835. And our lines are wide open now, so go ahead and call in if you want to. And Mrs. Rasco is here, and she needs our prayers, and she's going to need our money. So let's dig deep down in, particularly all you lawyers and doctors and your contract. I want you to dig deep. For when time comes, we want to raise whatever it is, Credell. I don't care if it's $100,000, $1 million. We want to raise every dime of it and pay this bill for this young lady. And here we go. Go ahead, caller.
Hey, Mr. Charles.
Go ahead, son.
What? Tonight you have said something that made me think. We as black folks don't try to stand for nothing.
Well, send somebody on here now, homeboy. I know who you are.
So what?
How much money you going to send us for this when we get ready?
How much money you want?
$100,000. So we need any amount of that you can send. We appreciate it.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, buddy.